Hello, this is Sega Genesis Classics on PS4, I think. Yeah, that's what it's called. Okay, okay. Oops, this is not a game I intend to be playing right now. This is, Alien Storm, is that what that is? Yeah. So, I've started playing Castlevania 1, from the NES, and I like that game, so I started thinking maybe I should try some other platformers, because I've sort of been ignoring platformers as a genre of particularly older games, where I've been looking through a lot of old consoles because I can dump cartridges now that I have a cart reader, and I want to make sure I'm not missing. What the heck is this? The Biohazard Battle? What the heck is that? Anyway, so I thought I would look through this collection of Genesis games to see if maybe some of the platformers in it. This looks like a shmup. I think this is a shmup. There's a fast forward button. Here we go. Yeah, it's a shmup. That's not what I want. Let's get out of here. Bonanza Bros. That's kind of like a puzzle platformer. Comic Zone is, I know what that is. That's not what I'm interested in. Crackdown. What the heck was Crackdown? I'm useless. I can't even find the platformers. I mean, I know some of them, obviously, like Sonic, but Sage's Creation. This is not a platformer. Oh, I keep seeing this one looking at old games on YouTube and stuff, and I keep thinking, what the heck is this? This is an isometric or top-down type of deal. God. Really need this fast-forward thing. Yeah, anyway, that's... Hey, it's my name. Decap Attack. I think that's a platformer. Now, I'm starting to get a theory, though. That's really loud. This whole game is really loud. I'm starting to get a theory about what games I like. As far as platformers go, okay, I gotta turn this volume down a little more. And that would explain to me why I am enjoying Castlevania 1. And I think I should pay more attention to what I'm doing. I think part of it is that in Castlevania you just, you hit stuff, and hitting stuff is fun. Still too loud. I can't hit the arrow. I can't hit the arrow. I'm just bad at the game. So in this game, you hit stuff. Do I eventually put heads on my shoulders here? Is that... Oh. I choose me. No. Well, you don't use the cursor to choose. You have to use a button. This is the number of checks remaining lives. Oh, thanks. Well, I don't have anything, so great. Oh. There's got to be another button here that... Oh, invisible platforms. That's good. I got a little health. That's good, too. I'm gonna die. Oh, the enemies just respawn. Well, now I got some potions, so that's... I'm not really digging this so far. I don't tend to like gruesome games. I don't like this attack. I don't think I want to play games where so, for years, where I jump on people's heads. For years, I mean, for decades, basically since playing them, or soon afterwards, Actually, it was a little after that. After I was older and I didn't have an NES anymore and stuff, I sort of held up the Super Mario Brothers games from the NES in my head as, like, the only platformers I had ever liked. And I thought, well, I don't have to play platformers anymore, really. I don't have to worry about that, because I don't seem to like a lot of them. And if I really want to play a platformer, I'll just, you know, get some way to play the Super Mario platformers on the NES from the NES, because those were the only ones I've ever really gotten into. But I've recently tried going back to those, and not really getting into them so much. They're okay, you know, I mean, they're not bad, but they're just not, they just don't seem to make me want to keep playing them a lot. I guess I haven't gone back and tried the second one much, the weird one, because I like that one. But, so maybe, like, this Castlevania thing is appealing to me, and maybe that's because you actually run around, like, hitting people, like, I just need to impose violence on others. Well, so in Super Mario, you jump on creatures' heads. That's how you attack. But maybe that... Okay, I got a head now, so... Oh, and I threw it away. Why am I skidding like this? I'm not figuring out how to get up here. Oh, I can jump up on the tree? Except I can't jump that high. Okay, I did it. Oh. See, I don't like... Castlevania has good sound and music. I don't really like the sound here. Music. It's not bad, I guess. I'm able to play it a little bit. Oh, do you really have to do, like, wall jump? Oh, man, wall jumps. So I started to think maybe I could play, like, the Shinobi games. Those are supposed to be good, right? But, and I'll try them, but I tried some, what's the Tecmo Ninja one? Ninja Gaiden, because I had that on NES back in the day. And, see, wall jumping's just gonna make me quit. I had Ninja Gaiden on NES back in the day. It was really hard, but I played a little. I mean, I didn't have that many games, so I had to play it. So it was a treasure game. And I remember remember that being really hard. And I went back to that just very quickly in the past day or so. And, oh, it's another thing where you hit things with your head. And, cancel head, attack, jump. And I just, yeah, I really didn't want to do wall jumping. Didn't like the really challenging platform. I mean, maybe that's another reason why I'm okay with Castlevania 1 so far, is that oh no, what's going on? Is that the platforming in Castlevania isn't actually that hard on its own, just hitting jumps and stuff. That's not the difficulty part. The difficulty part is when it comes to dealing with the enemies. The difficult part. So, whereas in Ninja Gaiden, I think there's bits of it where it's just hard to, I mean, it literally drives me up a wall. You have to wall climb and all this stuff, and I don't want it. I don't want that to be the main thing I have to worry about, or even that much of a thing I have to worry about. What's going on? So there's a good Scottish gaming podcast called Dynamite Headdy, named mostly after this game. That's a good podcast. I don't know if I'll like this game. Its namesake, or one of them. Hi. I vaguely remember this. Okay, don't like the flashing colors. See, this is just like Treasure being weird for weirdness' sake, you know. Oh. Okay, not enjoying that. Not enjoying that. I like the background. Don't like the graphics are a lot of the graphics in just the normal stage were way too busy. I don't know. Like, I guess this is one of those learn the pattern things, essentially, because, man, I mean, you've got all this momentum in your movement, so how you would avoid a lot of that just reacting. See, you can't. Yeah, memorize the pattern. Okay, that's enough of that. For me, I don't want to do that. I mean, I guess I'm sure in Castlevania there's patterns I'm going to have to memorize. I don't think that's a platform so much. I keep seeing this coming up on YouTube. I don't think it's a platformer. ESWAT. I think it's another, like, top-down thing. I could be wrong. Okay, yeah, take this weirdly proportioned man. Well, it's kind of a side view anyway. It's a run and gun. I meant to check my buttons, because I think I've got my buttons set up weird, and I'm, like, missing a button somehow. Whoa. This music is kind of weird. Maybe that's one thing that bugs me about the Genesis, is its synth music. Not that you couldn't do good stuff with it. But like this I don't dig. Oh, see, this is, well. Okay, I can shoot up. I can't seem to shoot diagonally up. I also, like, at this point, I don't really want to play a whole lot of gun games. I don't know. Guns are bad. I guess if it was a really good gun game, I would maybe play it. Like, so I passed up the Contra collection for that reason, kind of. But also, a lot of those Contra games are really flashy. I mean, what's the difference between killing people with a whip and killing people with a gun? I don't know. I mean, you can't really become a mass killer with a whip in real life these days, probably. So I guess that's kind of a big difference, actually. Oh, I shot his toes. I mean, this is okay. Ow. Aside from the fact that I'm a white guy with a gun. Oh, the handyman is making some loud noises upstairs. Oh, I'm gonna get shot in the feet. That's not fun. Well, where do I go now? Oh, just headbutt people's feet. Oh, that hurts. Oh. Okay, well, that's fine. That's not exciting me a whole lot. But that's okay. Fatal Labyrinth is actually I forgot this was in here. Fatal Labyrinth is a roguelike, which I had not realized before. Come on. The levels are randomly generated as far as I remember reading. Yeah. Oh yeah, but it's got this horrible sound effect. Am I just nudging? Yeah, I'm just nudging like in Rogue. Yeah, just real irritating sound effects. I did look at this a little bit. How do I pick stuff? Oh, that's the button down there. Okay, my buttons are screwed up. Where do I set buttons? Do I have to do it on a per game basis? Can I even do it on a per game basis? Oh. What do we got here? These are my options? What is this mess? Shoot. Okay, well, what am I on here? We got Y, X, and Z. So I guess the main buttons I need to worry about are probably A, B, C, but A is down there. That's what was confusing me. Okay, that's not ideal. Shoot. Okay. Okay, anyway, yeah, Fatal Labyrinth is actually a roguelike with really weirdly annoying sound effects. Oh boy. This looks very platform. Oh wait. Oh, this is like Mappy. Okay, this does not count in my head. This is a puzzle platformer. Not what I was looking for trying out right now. Very drifty movement. Is this related to Mappy? Did say who made Mappy? Was it Sega? Oh, kitty. Oh, yeah. The movement is so heavy and momentum based. Why would you do that? I mean, look at that skid just from that little movement. I skidded as far as I moved. Get away from me, cat. Dang it. I wanted to leave, but I didn't want the cat to gain ground. It's not a platform. Galaxy Force 2. Oh, man. The handyman is making a lot of noise. I hope that's probably not coming through a whole lot. Cry me a river. Is this like a fighting game? What is this? That was a cool drum roll. Oh, it's a... Ew. Oh, okay, it's going to switch to side view, I bet. Come on. Oh, no, it's not. Oh, wow. Okay, that's more than I wanted. Gold Max is a beat 'em up. Gunstar Heroes is a running gun, and I'm not... It's very flashy anyway. Kid Chameleon, that's probably a platformer. That's cool. Okay. Oh boy. See, A doesn't do anything in a lot of these games, seems like. Okay, why does the whole screen have to shake around so much? It's trying to make me feel like there's more going on. I guess that reflection in the background is cool. I don't like the semi-photographic look of this guy. He's trying to be cool in his shades. It's this Chameleon kid. The jump is kind of very weighty. I guess that's what they're trying to impart with the screen shake, is that you hit stuff hard. Oh, there's momentum. There's so much momentum, and now I'm very heavy, feeling even more heavy. I got another one. Jump into... Oh, okay, that worked. Wow, these sprite designs are just weird. No, see, this is very much... I don't want to keep doing this. Like, just jumping and hitting things with my head is not... Well, maybe it's also the... Landstalker is a, like, top-down view adventure thing, which I should like, but they're very slow. There's a lot of just wandering around, like Crusaders as well. Phantasy Star is a JRPG, and those have a lot of flashing screen effects, like just about all RPGs, unfortunately, for me, whose eyeballs tend to get freaked out and then cause migraines for me. So I can't play those RPGs. I can't play RPGs for the most part, which, I don't know, maybe it's for the best. Okay, Alien Force, right. So a lot of people on podcasts I listen to, retro game podcasts, have been just in love with Ristar. This was Sega. I think they had like I think one podcast I was listening to was saying it was a team of kind of newer developers, and trying to do something to impress the folks at Sega, other folks at Sega, and they came up with this, which is kind of a Sonic clone, but maybe trying to start a new franchise or something, and it's very grabby, very handsy. I mean, I like the sort of pre-rendered look. That's a terrible thing to say of his weird star face. Okay, see, just convoluted jumping stuff I don't need. That's probably why I don't get along with Sonic. But I'm gonna try Sonic anyway. Why, if this is all shaken, why can't I jump on top of it if I can interact with it to that extent? Am I supposed to grab... no, see, just jumping around and doing weird stuff is not what I want. Okay, so here is a Shinobi game. I forget which this is numerically. They gave it this different name, but Secret of Shinobi. I mean, Shadow Dancer's a cool name, don't get me wrong. That's not my favorite graphic. Like, the background was looking cool, and then they throw in that weird stuff. Non-shuriken, okay, that's fine. I mean, I was thinking, like, maybe, if what I like about Castlevania is hitting people with swords, maybe I'll like Shinobi, but then if Shinobi's all, like, throwing stars, I might not like it, but if I'm on non-shuriken, maybe I get to use swords. Well, he just threw a lot of shurikens, so I'm confused now. He's got a very flashy costume. Oh, it's all shuriken. Well, how... Uh-oh. I guess that's a bomb. A button's a bomb? Why is A button weird stuff in these games? Why can't I... Oh, man. Okay, stop your struggling, guy. Well, I got to sword him when he got close. Oh, my gosh. See, I don't like that kind of stuff. Castlevania hasn't done that to me yet. The dog's just gonna sit there and bark. Also, whoever drew that doesn't know how to draw a dog. What is this? Okay. Don't really like the whole proximity attack thing going on there. I don't like the dog. I'm sorry, it's a weird dog and it's noisy and it's barking a lot. Like, if it's a real attack dog, it should know better than to bark. We're here for serious business, not barking. Oh god, okay, I hate that. So far, not loving it. Also, the graphics, I mean, this is another problem I have with a lot of... Oh, the sounds are bad, the barking, no. Oh, I think, oh, okay, I'm not liking this. There's just a lot of stop and start. What? That's not... What? Why didn't I land next to that girl? Oh, why is the screen all stupid? No, please. Why is my screen mode dumb? So you're telling me do I have to push up? Oh my gosh. You actually have to... Okay, I don't like this. It's just making a lot of choices I don't like. You have to push up to land on the platform, even though you're clearing it and going above it, you just fall back right through it. I don't think that's a platformer. I could be wrong. Shining Force, I think it's like RPGs. Okay, here's another Shinobi. That was not what my eyeballs enjoyed. Return of the Ninja Master. Is this after he was shadow dancing? Like, the Genesis, so many games were so heavily dithered like this, and it's just... not that I mind dithering per se, but this is just not attractive. Like, I think they had some kind of color palette issues. Like, they had a lot of colors, but maybe they felt like it wasn't enough, so they had to dither everything. They were always going for some kind of something more. Always wanting more colors than they actually had. It seems like the Genesis had less colors available than SNES, because the SNES games I've seen don't seem to dither everything this much, and they seem a lot smoother. Color-wise, they don't seem to have to pull off tricks to get the colors they want. Or at least not abrasive tricks. Yeah, just not digging the graphics here. Like, action-wise, this is kind of Castlevania-ish, except I'm shooting fireballs for some reason. Like, this is the least stealthy ninja that I've seen in a little while. Oh. Yeah. It's one thing Castlevania has been good at so far, is like telegraphing how its enemies are gonna attack. Oh, there's flashing effects. So you don't get hit by that first guy necessarily. Not so much the bosses. The bosses will just hit me the first time usually. But the rank and file guys tend to telegraph their moves. Well, now I can't. Now I'm not throwing shuriken? Did I run out? I think I just ran out. Or kunai, I guess. How about a bomb then? Yeah, just stand in midair and bomb. Oh, I'm electrified. That's... Oh no! Is he just gonna be... It's just armored all the time? How come that energy wave didn't hit me when it came back? Or maybe it did. That guy was actually kind of blended in. Oh, see, but see, you just lose your... You just spam your... Sword and shuriken, I think maybe I would prefer they were on separate buttons. Because I keep wasting all my kunai. Ah. What does POW do? Oh, sheesh. Oh, the crossfire. Well, I didn't have to push up or anything to stand up there, at least. You punk. Well, how does his shuriken came... Oh, no, that was a different guy. I was gonna say, his shuriken boomerang back to him. The music's okay. Oh, do I have to wall jump? Ugh. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, I can double jump. Oh, there is a wall jump. You have to push into the wall. Ah. Oh, just use all my throwing knives. Uh-oh. Oh, look at me. What? I'm gonna die because I don't know where his hitbox is. I have to get so close to him to hit him. And then I'm kind of standing in his hitbox. Do not like wall jumping. Oh, spikes in underwater? Oh. Okay, I don't know. I feel like I would rather be playing Castlevania, I guess. It's okay. Not super excited about it. Well, Sonic the Hedgehog, you don't get much more platformy than that on a Genesis. Maybe not on anything. But everybody says, well, okay, the podcast I've been listening to lately has been saying that the best Sonic is Sonic 2. I know there is arguments about this constantly, I suppose. So is it just one button to jump? Is that all we... Because there's no, like, run like in Mario. Yeah, all the buttons want to jump. So Sonic is definitely jumping on heads of things. And it's just about, like... I don't know. First impression here is that it's just about impressing the player with, look how fast we can make stuff scroll and how big the sprites are, which, you know, is fine. I get it. Back in the day, that blew up a lot of kids' eyeballs in ways that they thought was neat. I didn't have a I didn't really know anything about Sega consoles back in the day. I had a NES. I liked the NES. Didn't like the Super Nintendo, though. I thought it got all weirdly cutesy and pastel, and everything was rounded and puffy, and there were obnoxious voices and too many buttons. I'm just a grumpy old man from birth, I think, and as a kid I was grumpy about the SNES after it replaced my beloved NES. Although I guess I was... how old would I have been? Wait, SNES came, let's say, let's just say 1990 for the sake of rough estimates. In 90, I was born in 74, so I'm old. So I was 16, so I was a teenager. I don't know how to get over this. Sonic... Okay. So if I'm spinning, can I just hit stuff with impunity? See, I'm not going the cool way, right? There's more stuff in the... Oh. Yeah, I don't like just running into spikes like that. That's right. That's one of my beasts with Sonic, is just running into stuff you don't know is going to be there because you haven't memorized the level. But that's where the replayability of Sonic comes from, and that's what people grow to like, right? Is when you know the course, or you're learning the course, and you get farther and farther because you've got it memorized. I just don't like the memorization aspect. Or at least not that type of memorization. Well, anyway, that's Sonic 1. Okay, here's 2, which is current Maximum Power Up podcast. Older episodes, they're all... I think it's that podcast. They agree that 2 is their favorite. Okay. Oh, the Dynamite Headdy podcast also. Maybe it was them who was more on that side. I don't know. What did I get? A force field? What's this monkey doing? Am I invulnerable? Is that what that's trying to tell me? Oh no, well, it just went away. Did it go away when I hit the spikes, or did it go away just before that and it was coincidence? Why are these trees transparent? Why am I old and grouchy? Why did I stay up too late last night drawing and then trying to play Castlevania? What? Come on, man. No, I didn't hit my checkpoint. Can't it just see that I ran over it? Why do I have to actually physically land on it? I don't like this effect. Okay, I guess that's good. I guess bouncing on computers is good. I don't like this effect on me. It's gross. I don't like Sonic flickering. I did it. Oh, I basically just pushed to the right a lot. What is this nonsense? I can jump. Am I in a bonus thing over? What? No, I think that was just from points. Okay, that is an ugly screen. Oh no, I'm going way too fast. Something tragic is gonna happen. God, see, that's... Oh, my stupid rings. Oh, is this the game telling me I can't go that way now because I'm too slow? Yeah, I just can't, I still can't get into Sonic 3D Blast. I'm gonna say no. That's a beat 'em up. More Shinobi. The last one was okay. Revenge of Shinobi. Why couldn't they number your Shinobis? Wow, Yuzo Koshiro gets their own byline. Copyright. That's a pretty good shtick. Okay, don't like the flashiness, Sega, thanks. Oh, that's cool as heck, though. This is reminding me of people talking about that screen. I don't remember what they said about the game. Maybe they felt a little let down by the game. Well, again, it's just throwing limited ammo. I guess in Castlevania, you have sub-weapons with limited ammo, but you don't throw them automatically when you hit the attack button. Okay, at least you don't have to push up to land on stuff. What? Jeez, what was that? A battery or a gas canister? What? Oh, man. Okay. Oh, you're just gonna block all over the place. Jeez. Say, oh no, dogs. Is that where they got the shadow dancing shtick? Oh man, what an anachronism is going on here? Are we just all cosplaying? Man, this is way too hardcore platforming. Oh. I don't like ninjas. I don't think I like being a ninja. Oh, it's ninja versus samurai. I'll just hit him in the knees a lot and use 20% of my ammunition. Oh, he's throwing into the roof. Yeah, great. I don't understand why there are explosives here. Technological explosives. What the heck? Are we in the present, the past? Am I a future ninja? This music is good. Good job, Yuzo. Ooh. See, I don't even want to fight these guys. It's not fun to fight them. Oh my gosh, what is that BS? Just ninjas just flipping out of any old spot of ground? Oh, there's a heart, but I'm just gonna die right there. Why are there two lanterns next to each other? Okay, I don't... Yeah, this is way too hardcore for me. Oh my gosh. Well, what am I really supposed to do? Just waste all my ammo on his kneecaps? Good thing the roof is there to save me. Good thing those guys don't really understand the nature of 2D, apparently. Oh, man. Yeah. See ya. Oh, here's this guy. Well, there goes all my ammo. What? Well, I do not qualify to play that game. Toejam and Earl is not a platformer. Later ones, I think this one is. Toejam and Earl is kind of like a weird roguelike, sort of. But you don't fight anything. Oh. But then somebody was like, no, you guys gotta make something that'll sell. And the team caved and made a platformer, which apparently people like. But I think the roguelike has more of a cult following these days. Oh man, this is super floaty. So do I have to like switch? How do I make this guy move? Why is he so slow? There's got to be a way to switch characters. Or okay, maybe there's a select button. Oh my gosh. Move it. Well. Did I pick a 2-player mode? How do I reset this business? I know. Little kid mode, maybe I should play that. Configure controller. Funk move, throw, drop jars, jump, leap, swim. Press up, down to change. Oh, that's for the menu. So I don't see anything about switching characters. What if I turn on little kid mode? Oh, that's what I was doing. Maybe. Well, is it 2-player by default then? Wait, where's my jump button? Oh, there it is. It's Jabba the Hutt. I don't know what that was. Why is it so slow? Are we supposed to all be high? What was that? Why are the graphics so hard to read? There's just colors just mixing everywhere. It's maybe I am supposed to be high. I guess it's looking that way. You're supposed to be stoned when you play this. Well. You sure can't read that. Good job, menu. Except you have to read the type at the bottom. Okay, Vectorman, I guess, is a platformer. Shoot. I don't think I like the look of Vectorman. No, I really don't. They're like, hey, look, it's 3D. Well, if you say so, Blue Sky. Oh my gosh, I don't like any of this. They're trying way too hard to Oh, you're a 2D console. It's 1995. Get a PlayStation is what they're telling me. Oh, this is terrible. This camera is all over. Oh, this looks like Rise of the Robots. Are those good or bad? Why can't I land on that? Stuff from off screen is shooting me. Was this made by Europeans or Americans? Who made this? It feels... This is awful. I'm sorry. I think that is made by non-Japanese people anyway. It's got that trying too hard to do anything look. Blue Sky Software. That's cool. $12? Is that their $12 budget spaceship? Oh, number 12. Sludge Barge. Okay. That's cool. Yes, it's very brown. This must be a Western thing. Oh no. Okay, let's have a lot of screen shake. Is this where all the modern nonsense of screen shake and all kinds of stuff I hate? Is this games like this where that was coming from? Look at that dithering, man. They couldn't not dither everything. They just had to dither everything. Why are the colors so dark? It's like we're at nighttime. What's going on? I guess we're supposed to be at nighttime. This sucks. I don't know if they realize that this sucks. Somebody should have told them. Just slowly drifting downwards. Oh, those are photons, huh? Big photons. Now this lighting effect is cool. That's a little too flashy. Oh, you can't charge up a big blast? Come on, guys, that's obvious. Oh my gosh, my eyeballs. Yeah, this feels like the game where modern games went wrong. Started taking all kinds of flashy and shaky and stuff effects from. This is where modern gaming came from. Vectorman 2. Modern 2D gaming, anyway. That is a 2D fighting. I gotta look at this again, though. So it's a 2D fighting game based on a 3D fighting game. Oh, it's got the sounds. Okay, I can't play Akira in the arcade. Maybe I can play Akira in this one, though. Oh, what? Oh, come on. I can't play Akira in 3D. Oh, look at... I mean, there's just colors everywhere. Why did they do this? It's just gross contrasting colors everywhere. This is actually kind of cool, though. Kind of. Very slow. It doesn't feel like a real good fighting game. They've captured the sluggish speed and moon-like jumps of Virtua Fighter 2 in the arcade. Probably better hand-to-hand than in the arcade. Yeah, that's a VF2 background, that's for sure. This is actually a stage I hate in VF2 because of the lightning flashing effect in the background, and I don't like this. I don't like it here. Oh, they're trying real hard to get the music, but I wouldn't say that's working. What happened to my attack buttons? Ew. Okay. Okay. That was gruesome. So, I don't know. These are... They're more like action RPGs. I don't think they're exactly platformers. One. How do I select one? Oh. Right, I hit my start button. Well, I guess this is a platformy one. Yeah. Look at them kiwis. It's got giant fruits. You gotta love giant fruits. Don't love the flashing. I'm the most powerful creature in the universe. Get your vegetables. Oh, drills? It's just a buffet. Oh, how did I not get hit? There, I got hit. Okay. That's too platformy for me. So, what did I get from this? I got one Shinobi game that I didn't absolutely stink at. Oh no, this is where it gets to be an action RPG. Oh my gosh. Invading army of monsters. Oh, okay, that's not good. So, what I came away from this with is one... Actually, well, ESWAT was okay-ish. Do I have favorites? Oh yeah, here's my favorites. But I don't actually really like those beat 'em ups that much. This feels clunky. It wasn't Shadow Dancer. I remember that much. Maybe it was Return. Maybe it was Shinobi 3. I do kind of like that big old meaty insert the cartridge sound. That's crazy. Ugh. Yeah, I think it was this one that I didn't mind too much. Not my favorite first level. Oh, take that, basket head. See, this one, at least stuff is not just hitting you without warning all the time. I don't like this electrical effect on my person. I'm the least stealthy ninja. I'm just an electrical storm. Sneaking up on people and stabbing them without them knowing I'm coming. Oh, it's got ground explosives. I didn't even notice those in this one. It's got those same weird... Except it didn't kill me on its own. Or it didn't... It was timed so that it didn't hit me. If I kept moving, at least. Okay, yeah, so this one is somehow less aggravating than the others. It's not super cheap shotting you all the time. And it's not bombarding you with stuff from every direction all the time. So this one's okay. Select ninjutsu. Select a ninjutsu. Can I select different martial arts? I think there's a select button somewhere, but I forget what it is. Maybe I have to get a martial art first. Anyway, this one's okay, so I'm gonna put this one in my favorites list. Oh, and I was gonna put ESWAT there. That seemed okay-ish. Golnax 3 is the one no, Streets of Rage 2. So people, I've been hardening my heart against Streets of Rage 2. People in these podcasts I listen to who grew up in Europe with their Mega Drives, they're always ecstatic about Streets of Rage 2 in general, but especially 2. Some will go for 3. Just gonna go with average white guy. Yeah, I guess. Because average white guy's the balanced guy. Why didn't they make average looking white guy like the weirdo with weird stats, you know? At least shake that up a little. I mean, yeah, the music's about as good as anybody could be expected to get out of the weird, cheap Mega Drive sound chip. I don't know if it was cheap. It sounds cheap compared to Nintendo's. Okay, I don't like how that guy just hopped over to me. What is that? Is that supposed to be a fearsome attack? Is that supposed to be a bat on the back of his coat? Yeah, like, okay, cool music. The movement is so slow. Am I doing something wrong? Am I holding walk? What is with that attack animation? Why is the movement so slow? Did I pick like I didn't pick the slowest character, I don't think. That's the big beefy guy. Oh, it's too slow. I can't. That's probably the main reason why I don't. But also the dithering everywhere. It's not even dithering. It's just super intense little patterns. Super high contrast, tiny patterns of pixels. I guess that's a type of dithering in a sense, but not really. There's dithering on them bricks. Oh, take a knife. Look at that. Look how skinny this door is. Lips. Is that like a lip shop? Can I buy some lips? Maybe this person is waiting for the shop to open and so they can buy some lips. What are they carrying? That was a weird sound for them to make. Can I trade my knife in for a pipe? I can. I am mighty. Oh no, pipe on pipe. My pipe won. Like, I guess if this was... If you needed... I don't know. It's not terrible. Obviously. The music is really good. That was a weird... Why is he... He's like standing up and leaving his legs behind for a couple frames. Although I can't really tell if that's a guy. They walk with their back to me. And what's hanging from their arm? What's the deal? What's the deal with this? Is the weirdest person. Oh, why is movement so slow? Is there a run button? That is a heck of an American car, kind of. Except it's got a rear. The rear of it is like a Japanese car, but the body of it looks more like a big old American sedan, which is probably what they were going for, but they didn't know what the tail lights of an American sedan looked like, because they didn't look that smooth and nice. Oh. The stabbing action is good. Look at those guys. That guy's jeans are the coolest looking thing in this game so far. Okay, we'll just trade knives. Trade knife attacks. That doesn't seem great. Can I throw this? Oh, did that just use... It sure did use health. Can't throw this knife. Why is he just standing in the corner? Oh, that's why. He gets one attack in every now and then. Did that do more damage than... Oh, I remember this stage. I remember not liking this stage. Where did my knife go? No knives in the bar? I'll just trash your bar then. I'll punch very, very slowly. Like, could they just not process faster attacks? Oh, they actually did something. You know, I was thinking maybe I would think about playing this game again, but it's so slow. I realize there are faster characters, but everything is slow. The enemies are slow. The sound effects are not great. Maybe that's partly the emulator, I don't know. The music's good. I hate this stage. I remember hating this stage. The enemies are... The character sprites are not impressive. Everybody's just kind of tiny and kind of lumpy and hunched over. That lighting effect is awful. Oh, that's the worst lighting effect. They shouldn't have done that. Just don't do it. The bartender is a giant. The piano is a midget. Is that like a baby grand? I can't even wreck the piano. I can't even move down there. Are you a boss? I don't think I've actually fought an actual boss yet. Here, take some of that. Oh, she just got all her health back. What? Did she land on an apple? Did she have multiple health bars and I just didn't notice a multiplier number next to it? She stood up kind of without her legs moving too. That's eerie, or she sat up without her legs moving. Like they're saving animation frames on the enemy wake-up animations by not animating the legs. Street Turkey, is that a boss? I think that might be an actual Barbon. Take a big old chain combo that takes some of my own health, Barbon. Oh, reverse pile driver. Yeah, this is just like, it just... Except for the music and sort of general... Like, it's not a badly made program. And there's a lot of art. I just don't really like the super dithered nature, but... It just doesn't feel great. It just doesn't feel great to play. It's kind of like they knew about arcade beat 'em ups, but they didn't. I don't know. It seemed Like it feels like they were worried more about getting all the colors and music in than they were about making the game play fast like an arcade game. Yeah. So why is that in my favorites? Let's boot that. And I didn't really like Golden Axe games. These Golden Axe console games. So I'm not... Well, partly that was because the magic effects were really flashing, screen flash heavy, and that was not great. Whoa, what is this guy? This guy's a beast. Oh, I just skipped a lot of story, I guess. Uh-oh, that would be my magic button, I'm guessing. Is that A? I don't know what I hit. I hit all the buttons. What's with that background? Why is the background scrolling faster than the fore? What is that? Is that a mud sea? Oh my gosh, again, it's like they just didn't... They kind of knew what an arcade game was, but gave up really early on, maybe even before they started, just said, well, we're not going to make it actually move like an arcade game. It's going to be weird and weedy and heavily dithered. The music's going to be rock, this wailing electronic stuff, which is awesome. But we can't do the actual... What the heck? Is this a tiny giant attack snail? It's a snail lizard? It's just so obviously not up to arcade snuff. It's like they shouldn't have tried. They should have done more like Nintendo stuff did, where it wasn't trying to be an arcade game usually, unless it was sure it could pull it off, you know? Like the Final Fight games on SNES are really good. Those feel like arcade games. This does not feel like an arcade game. Okay, well, enough dumping on games. I didn't come here to do that, really. So, well, I don't know why you're in my favorites, Golden Axe. Maybe that was just for convenience while I was looking at them. So, Shinobi 3, it's not the worst Shinobi. ESWAT, it's a lot of guns. So they don't have a Contra game in here, huh? Well, the Contra games, like, what's the real cool looking one on? Look at that Golden Axe poster. I want to look at the Cheesecake Golden Axe poster. Dang it. It's got male beefcake and female beefcake. Yeah, that's a good poster. Except that, well, yeah, there's like a really impressive looking Contra game, which people say is really good, and I would have to believe them on Genesis. Which one is it? I forget which one it is, but it's way too flashy, unfortunately, for my eyeballs to even watch YouTube videos of a lot of it. Otherwise, I would be way more tempted to get that PS4 Konami Contra collection. Well, that was my supposedly quick little look at platformers and a few other things here. So yeah, I still have trouble finding platformers I dig. Like Shinobi, I've got some problems with it, but it was okay. Anyway, nothing here that I really like and can play without my eyeballs protesting. Like maybe I would like these, but I can't. It's too much wandering. Can't do it. What was shining in the darkness? Is that an RPG? Kind of feeling like it's an RPG. It's looking like it's an RPG. Well, start is what I'm trying to hit, guy. This has got to be an RPG. Nothing else starts. Okay. BBK, that's me. I don't know. Sort of Vermilion. This also sounds... Oh, this is an RPG too. I remember this one because it kind of looked interesting. But also very flashy. And it's kind of got action type stuff. 44 Point, that's my name. Oh, not Point anymore. 44. Oh, okay. Tarkon of Cartagena. What is going on here? Come on. Game. Game, you don't just not let me hit a button. Man, I guess this is why they put that button in here. Oh, it's... Yeah, okay, yeah. Alrighty, well, that's... I gotta go. Thanks for watching. It's not, you know... This is me not finding a game I actually like, so most of my episodes I'm playing games I'm pretty sure I like. At least a good deal. Here, I was looking to find a game I might like, and I know this one's too flashy. It's also Treasure, just doing a lot of crazy stuff. And I tried to get into Treasure stuff once upon a time, actually for a long time, because it seemed cool, but man, I don't know. I think I'm not quite cool enough for Treasure. Okay, I'm gonna go. Thanks for watching, and I mean, there's a lot of good stuff here. I mean, well, a lot of decent stuff. I don't know. I can see how people might be into some of it, especially if they grew up with this. I grew up with an NES, so maybe that's just made me incompatible. Anyway, check you later. Is that what they said? Is that what we said back in the 90s? The 90s was an awkward time for me. Okay, bye-bye.